We're going to take a lot of hate. We're going to be sued every day, numerous times. I think you'll see the left try to control the media. They're going to show the first crying female, first crying child, and say how inhumane we are. But they won't talk about 340,000 children that they failed to take care of. They're not going to talk about the young women who have been murdered in this country at the hands of criminal cartels. They're not going to talk about the hundreds of angel moms and dads who buried their children. You want to talk about family separation? They buried their children because their children were killed by a member of a criminal cartel or someone that's not supposed to be here. They'll tell one side of the story. They'll try to vilify us, but they're not going to stop us from doing our job. I don't care what the media says about me. If they saw what I saw in 34 years, saw the tragedies I've dealt with in 34 years, they would certainly understand me. They may not still like me, but there's a reason why we do what we do.
Hey folks, Dale Jackson here for Yellowhammer Now, and obviously Tom Homan is doing a great job, as evidenced by the clip you just saw with a crying illegal immigrant upset that they're just not allowed to walk into the country anymore after making an appointment on an app. Now the numbers have come down. We'll talk about that here in a second. But before we do, let's watch Jerry Nadler attempt to give Joe Biden credit for the recent drop in the number of entries into the United States.
When President Biden left office earlier this week, were unauthorized crossings higher or lower than they were when President Trump left office?
They were much lower, significantly lower, about 33% lower than when President Trump left office.
Now, Nadler is not a serious man. All you have to do is take a look at him in a picture. His pants are pulled up to his neck, and he looks like a clown. But besides the way he looks, what he's saying here is absolutely insane, because the only reason they attempted to do anything about immigration at all is because they were getting crushed in the polls, and they waited too long to even do that. The American people said, no thanks, we don't believe you, and they did that for good reason. Now, let's watch Tom Homan again on Fox News talk about what's actually happening at the border and what real border enforcement will do to help us get control of the border. The numbers are staggering.
Absolutely. Look, the greatest president in my lifetime, he's back. Because in 2 days, the last 24 hours, total apprehensions on the southwest border, 766. Compare that to the 10 to 12,000 Biden had at one time. CBP-1 releases, 0. CHNV, Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, Venezuela releases, 0. Total of 766 across the entire southwest border. That is a game changer.
None of us should be surprised by any of this. We've all been saying this. If you wanted to do something about the issue at the border, all you had to do was actually try. And the previous administration did not try. This administration is making it very clear they will.